Tough loss on Saturday. And it was disappointing as we had our opportunities and to go win the game, and we didn't make plays at the right time. But the good thing about it now is that we can still control our own destiny. We have 3 games to focus on. We had a really good day of practice today, and I'm not so much concerned because I know the guys are going to respond very well. But it's tough. It was tough on the whole team. Never seen a team so down, and their goals are still in front of them. No, you're not going to have an undefeated season, but the conference championship is still there for us, and we just got to continue to work, get better this week, get ready to go play a Connecticut team that's it's not playing well right now, got beat by Missouri. But the key thing for us is to focus on ourselves.
This has always been, for coaches, a stepping stone conference. Coaches do well here and move on. Saw that last year right here, Houston. Your name's now being mentioned in connection with Florida. There's probably other things going to come up. How do you deal with that in terms of the team? Do you talk to the team about it? Do you plan to talk to them? What do you tell them?
I told the team that my focus is here. This is my job. This is the only job I have. This is the only job I'm concerned about. And, a year ago, I was at Texas, I got fired. So I don't get caught up in all the talk.
If Florida wanted to interview you, would you do that? Would you interview with Florida if they asked you to come up and interview?
Well, I don't, I had to sit down with Mark and we would have a discussion. I mean,
is it just the nature of the business? I mean, there are other coaches being asked the same exact question all across the country. That's part of the business along with hiring and firing. Rumors and
well, it turned into rumors because what guys start looking at it when jobs come available. There's a certain group of coaches out there, and if it's I don't ever, like I said, I've never gotten caught up in it. Even when I was at Florida as a coordinator, it took me a long time to get a head coaching job, and when I went to Louisville and we had success there and had a chance to go to Texas, but. The best thing to do is just make sure that you focus on what you have and what's at hand, and because you have a team, I have a team to coach. I have a team that is a really outstanding team with a really good group of seniors, and they deserve my best. And my best is to make sure that I stay focused, and I will stay focused within this job. This is my job. This is the only job I have right now. And this is the thing. You can't worry about what people are saying and what's being said and the rumors. The only thing we can do is get ready for the game at hand right now, which is Connecticut.
I know you hate to lose an undefeated season, and yet at the same time, not that it lifts pressure or lifts the yoke of expectations and now, but is it the best of some worlds and that you still have everything in front of you?
That's the best thing we have going now is that it's still there in front of us, and we still have 3 to go. And it was going to go, whether you didn't want to lose at all. We did not want to lose to Houston, but still though, it would still come down to you still got to go win out. You got to go win out, and the games are in front of you. You have to go win those games. And
kids said that in some ways that when we dropped straight out of the rankings, it was almost the chips back on our shoulders. You want it like that.
Oh, you want that because when you have a team that plays from behind the 8 ball and you have a team that is hungry and now they know that, hey, we got to go to work and each and every week we got to get ready to go play. Sometimes when you're placed out there in front and you haven't when you haven't built enough tradition of winning within it where it becomes automatic where, hey, every year you should win this many games. It's automatic. That's what that team is going to do. So you have to build that, and once we get that culture built here, then those games become easy because now that culture is built, and you're going to go out and play and not worry. You're going to play and knowing that you're going to go get the win.
You've had at least 2 times, maybe more in your career, but 2 times at Florida where the team was undefeated, lost, refocused, you won the national championship. What's your experience with falling into that hole and climbing back out of it?
Well, I told the guys, I told them that in Ole Miss beat us that year. 06, Ole Miss beat us in Gainesville. And we dropped down. And the only reason why we got in a game that year, if you remember, USC got beat. And we were playing Arkansas in the SEC championship game. And we were down. And then remember their punt returner fielded the ball on the 1-yard line. And he ended up fumbling on the 1. And Wandy Pierre ended up recovered, and we beat Ohio State that year. Then the next year, we wouldn't want it. Then the year that 09 probably had the team of the teams. I mean, that team on defense of 20 of 21 returners on defense. And we ended up getting beat by Alabama in the SEC championship game. And then I was at Louisville. We were playing, we're 8-0, and Central Florida comes to Louisville, and they beat us. And we were 8-0, and that was the year. And I told our guys, what's different about this team than that team that year is that we, each and every week, you was looking, hoping Central Florida would get beat, but Bortles, they did unbelievable. They ended up winning, going to the BCS Bowl game. So I said, but we control our destiny, so we don't have to wait for someone to go beat someone. It's still in our hands. So it's all about what we do, and it's our mindset. Now the whole attitude, and I say your attitude have to change now, because it is now but you want this type of attitude where you're playing from behind, because I think that's the best way to be, where you play from behind and guys know what they have to go get accomplished.
When that coaching carousel started again, does it help a lot to have a lot of these seniors that have been around? Will that help keep the focus where it needs to be, instead of having younger players that wonder what's going to happen? You know.
You had to have that conversation with the players. You had to tell them, and it's because the thing about it, they're going to read social media, and it was one of the guys joked with me on Sunday about it, and I said to him, I said, listen, the way we just got beat last night, let's not worry about another job. We got a job right now to be concerned about. But you just you had to have the conversation with them. You have to let them know, because they're going to read it. So they don't let them read something. It's best it comes from the person who's the conversation is about.
So how do you, what do you tell the guys about not letting Houston beat you twice?
Well, it's all about you show them the film, and so then you show them the mistakes that we made, and show them the opportunities that we had to go win the game. Like it's one thing that where you lose a game where you just handled, where you just get beat. But this game here was one where you almost said, not that we gave it away. I mean, you can't take anything away from that team because it's a good team. And I told our guys, even before we played that team, I said, this is going to be one team that can match up with us. They can match up with us with speed. They can match up with us with size. They're going to have a good defensive front. We're going to have a good defensive front. Their offensive line going to be good enough where they can protect the quarterback. They're going to have a skilled guy, because we expected to see the quarterback that we saw. And I said that, we're going to have to play, guys, and we're going to have to play very well to go win this football game. So you make sure that you show them the mistakes that we made, and then you say, listen, we got to put it behind us. Don't let yesterday take up too much time of the day. Just let's move on. I said, if we're going to be a successful team, can we prevail through disappointment? Can we overcome it? Can we be that team? And we'll see if we're that team.
Now, this fan base kind of went through the same thing 10 years ago. They go to Rutgers, heartbreaking loss. You told what the players, you talked to the players. What would you say to the fans and said, guys, this isn't going to happen again?
Well, it's two different teams, so you can't really say nothing to the fans. I mean, it's two different teams. You look at that team, then you're right, and you lost a tough one, and then it was more about you got to get back on track. And our guys, the thing that you have with this team is you could always use that no one really respects you. And they don't really respect you because you look, we were ranked, and then you fall out of the top 25. So where's the respect at? So you should play with a chip on your shoulder, and you should play like you have something to prove, which you do have a lot to prove. And it's all about sense of urgency and showing everyone you have something to go prove.
Does that just play into this team's hands, falling out of the rankings? There's just another thing you can use as fuel?
It really does, because you can use it as fuel, because you have something that it's there. So it's not like you're making it up. So you say, hey, look at it. It's the facts are facts. So I don't have to, when I stand up and talk to them, so facts are facts. This is what they think of us. And so now we have a chance to go show everybody what we're really all about. And can we bounce back? Can we really bounce back? And can we be that team that everyone says we are?
It's about the response, right? It's not the result, it's the response that matters the most.
And how you respond and how you come back. Because, like I said, if we are a champion team, or we always want that success, then how are we going to respond to what just happened to us, and how are we going to be able to bounce back?
Is it maybe
he say something about that whole coaching carousel thing, that the man you replaced here is also in the rumors? I mean, maybe it says something about USF. I don't know.
Well, when you look at this program and you just look at the coaches that have been through here, they've all been outstanding coaches, and they've all done an unbelievable job. And Willie's doing a good job right now at Oregon. But the rumors start, and the thing as a coach, you really can't. You can't get caught up in the rumors, and because it's enough going to be said on social media. But the key thing you have to do is try to make sure that you keep your team focused and don't let them get caught up. Because it does. Because when you have a younger group, then the first thing they're going to say, Coach, are you going to be here? Are you going to leave? No, guys, listen. Let's worry about right now. Don't worry about all the talk. And I said, because what's going to be said, anybody can say anything. I mean, you can go on social media and just print anything. And so it really it doesn't matter.
Can ask anything,
Yeah.
so I'll ask you, do you want to be here next year?
Well, yes, I want to be here next year. Yes. I mean, yeah, because but the thing you got to look at is you got to build a program, and you have a chance to build a program, and you have some really outstanding players here, and then guys that they really enjoy football and they really enjoy this university, and we know what we got to do here, and we know what we can get done here.
We saw it with our eyes, the 4th and 24. You've seen it on film. What do you see there? Is it just an inability to bat the ball down? The Houston.
Oh God, yeah.
Sorry,
you want me to relive that?
slow motion. What was that like?
It was like in slow motion. You know, the ball goes up, and you always say when we go back, you trail all the way down the field because their receivers are bigger than our defensive backs. So it just turned into a jump ball. So the quarterback just slung it up there, and the one kid, he just goes up over the DB and just grabs the ball. And we was talking about, hey, don't just try to bat it down, guys. Just try to bat the ball down. It's 4th down. But it's so many things that when you look at it, I was sitting there, I didn't even sleep Saturday night saying what I should have done. Should have blitzed him or should have, did something different. Get the ball out of his hands quicker and not let him allow the guys to get down the field. It's so many things. He wasn't. Yeah. Yes. Reeves came and hit him, but still though, I could have got out of his hand quicker because I would have brought the corner blitz and it'd have been right in his face and he wouldn't have been able to even roll. He would have had to stop and sling it. I mean, it's so many things.
Did you second guess yourself? Was that maybe I should have been more aggressive down there when we had the ball down near the end?
Well, you look at it, and when we got it to the 4th down, it's like, all right, just put all the guys back at the mark where they have to get here to get the 1st down, and then we should have just bodied the receivers and harassed them as he's going down the field. Don't let them run down clean. Just body them and like I said, you sit back because you can catch them at 10, and then just run with them. Just run with them.
I meant when you had the ball and you were driving. I mean, did you think you get conservative? Do you think maybe you should have been more aggressive? Because you've been aggressive.
Yeah, you know what? When we was looking at it, we had our chances there, and we blocked them. Every now a guy would fall off, but it's tough to. But because we were up by 3, so you still got it to 3. You still got it. What it was 3? 130, 138.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what's hard. Then you have to look at it over and over again. It's like wow.
Do you have a play clock coach that kind of helps you out, or is it all you?
No. We have a guy in the box, and that's the only thing he does is just reads the clock. Hey, a minute, something to go. They don't have. And here's the amazing thing about that game is that we get him to 3rd down, and he scrambles around. If we tackle him, the game's over because they have no timeouts and they can't spike the ball, so they have to run their field goal team in and get on the ball and try to punch the field goal through. And that's why I say there's so many opportunities there, and you just.
I mean, you would rather have the opportunities when you guys have the ball in control. I believe on 2nd, 3rd down, you guys left like 20 seconds on the game clock.
Yeah, but I don't think that made. It's at the end. You still got them to 4th down. I mean, it's not like they just, managed that ball down the field on us. You still got them to fourth down where you had a chance to go make a play. And then you get them to third down. So you get them to fourth down, and then you get them to third down. So you got them to two situations there that we just didn't finish on defense.
And then on that touchdown run, it kind of looked like there was a block in the back. Did you notice that, or?
No, no. What happened?
Ticky-tacky?
Hamp was running to the outside to get the guy to cut back, and we just didn't pursue. And that's what I told the guys after the game. I said, this is on me because, you know what, the fourth down play probably should have did something a little different. Then when we got it to third down, we can't let a guy reverse field. I mean, he split here and then he reverse field back across, and we just got to get guys to stay to that side of the field.
It seemed like for a while Houston had a formula to at least stop you guys in the running game. Do you maybe see some things changing in terms of how you're going to plan to rebound offensively going into UConn?
Well, if you look at our run game, I mean, we've had, 4 or 5 games of 300-plus yards rushing. So, I mean, and the thing about Houston is their defensive front is pretty good. And the thing about Oliver, he can cause you a lot of problems and disrupt. But so it was more of what we didn't see is the big runs. You saw a, second and 6. It was a 4-yard, it was a 5-yard, it was a 3-yard. And, we just hoping that one time we would pop one, and we didn't pop one. But, like I said, they did a good job of getting off blocks, and they're big and physical, and they can run like we can. I mean, it's not too many teams can come in here and punch that ball on us. If we execute the call, they're not going to punch the ball on us and just drive the ball down the field against us.
So do you feel it's more of an execution thing that you'll be looking to fix for this week, or is it maybe just trying to change some things up?
Well, we've executed all year long, and like I said, it's execution where a guy comes off of a block and he defeats a blocker, yes, and that's where we got to stay on the block and move to make sure we take the guys and knock them off line of scrimmage.
Back in September, you were preparing for Connecticut, and it got postponed. Now we're in November preparing again. Has anything changed? Is it a different kind of team, different kind of preparation?
Well, back in September, they had a different quarterback at the time. And so now not much has changed at all. But that was just so long ago because it was during the hurricane week. And so our mind was, I'm kind of glad we didn't play that game then because my mind wasn't even on that game. But, now that we've had a chance to look at them, we can really break them down and study them and make sure that, with our kids, that we put them in position where we go win this football game.
Down on the goal line, when you guys scored a touchdown with Quentin, he doesn't go up the A-gap on the QB sneak. He hits the outside, as far away from Oliver as possible. And then, he did it a couple of times where he pulled the ball and went to the outside, big gainers. It seemed like everything else was just kind of up the middle towards Oliver. Were they reads or was it design runs? Well,
it's a combination of both. So, I mean, like sometimes he need to pull it so he can get to the outside. And the thing about it, Oliver was on one side, so, I mean, Jeremy Hall did a good job of controlling his guy. So it's just what the offense, it's what the defense gives you. So it's not like, it wasn't, it's nowhere where you look and say, hey, if y'all had did this, you should have done that. So, I mean, you look at, and that's why I told the guys, we didn't play good in all 3 phases. I mean, if we stopped on 1 4th down, we'd still be saying, y'all, we didn't get enough yards up the middle, but we won the football game.
Charlie, as pass catchers and route runners, how would you assess how your tight ends have done this year, and would you like to see them get more involved in the passing game?
Well, I mean, we throw the ball to Kano and the Wilcox, and I think one game they both had 3 apiece. But tight end's always big in our offense, and we're going to always try to find a way to get him the ball because those guys are very athletic. They can run away from people. They're physical at the point of attack. And when you have 2 guys like that, we will use them because they're very valuable to the offense.
Charlie, coaches are usually pretty good weathermen. Going north, is cold ever? Is it on your radar? Is it a point of emphasis? Something you have to have on your mind at all?
No, I don't like to talk about the weather because they're gonna make a big deal about it as soon as your plane lands and they get off. It's cold, and that's to me.
So
But I say it's cold on both sides of the ball. It's just cold over there on that sideline. It's just sideline. I mean, if they can go out there and play in it, we have to go play in it. But I remember one year we went up to Rutgers to play, and it was, God, you know, that stadium is open at that far end, and the game, we got there, I think the game started at 3:30, and then it was still gray, then that wind come blowing in there, and it was so cold. And you just kept telling players, just play, don't worry about it. Just go stand on the heater. So if you have enough heaters over, they can, you know, huddle around. They'll be okay until it's time to go play. But no, I don't make a big deal about it.
Just seeing them run off the field today, it looked like some of the guys are layered up pretty good. Did you make them take that stuff off?
Yes, I do. Yes, I told Jeremy, who's our equipment manager, we're not taking all that stuff. We got to go play a football game. We can't worry about the weather. We'll be all right. You're not going to get frostbitten. You're not going to freeze. You'll be all right. Just go up there and play. And hey, the game won't last that long. If you play good, it really feels good. Play bad, it's cold. If you play bad, it's cold. You play good, it's not cold out here today, Coach. No, it isn't.
Sometimes you get a guy run out there with no shirt before the game to show it.
Some old guys try to, or they come out there in those little muscle shirts on, and they want to flex up with Vaseline all over them, show that they're tough. So, all right, we'll see what happens this week. Tice will be one who'll do that. All right, thanks, guys.
Thank you.